Ready? I'm happy for our team, happy for our seniors. That's really what this game was all about, was to find a way to have our seniors win their last game that they get to play in Papa John's. They've done a lot for this football program, and I can't tell you how much they helped when things didn't go good to start the season. Their attitude, their work ethic, their leadership kept us all together and kept guys working and going in the right direction. So, I'm really happy we were able to win their last game that they get to play here. It was hard. It was a hard game. They moved the ball. They did a good job with their plan. They got the ball out of his hand quick. Offensively, I thought we did a good job in the first half of scoring points with very few plays. But I wasn't really happy with our offense in the second half. We got to be able to take care of the ball, not turn it over. But we did finish the game strong. It was a great drive there to score that last touchdown.
Bobby, it seems like last year they beat you guys on a special teams play. It seems like today you beat them on a special teams play. Any significance to that? How big is that?
Yeah, the way I always look at it is there's a whole bunch of other plays that make a difference. It's not just one play, and every game there's 15, 20 plays that if we get it, we win. If they get it, they win. So, that's just one play in a bunch.
But at that time, Bobby, how much did you need something to spark you guys? It seemed like they had the momentum, and that was that one.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. We'll take it. We'll take it for sure. It was a great job of hustling down the field. It was probably really close to whether that's a penalty or not a penalty. They threw the halo rule out a few years back, so it's kind of hard to call. But it's a great hustle. I think that's the thing, that a very, very well punted ball, and James was just going as hard as he possibly could go, and we made plays. And when you go hard and you play fast, good things happen.
You talk about your running game, Brandon. It just seems like it continues to make quantum leaps here in the last few games.
Yeah, it's something we've worked extremely hard at. Our offensive line continues to get better, and I like the way we're operating it. We're able to grind out some tough yards and then break some big plays. And I think we feel confident in coming off the ball. I like our running backs. I like the way that they, finished. Actually, it was mainly Brandon. Finished his runs and made good plays. And our receivers are really hustling downfield. And it's a group effort. All 11 guys doing their job.
How much does that change the dynamic of your offense when you can do that?
No, it makes life a lot easier. That's one thing about being able to run the ball. It makes everything better. It makes your play action game. We didn't throw the ball real well today, but we made some good plays throwing it, particularly in some of those drives in the first half. But there's no question that running the ball makes life easier.
Did you have to tell the seniors to take over after 3 games, or did they just do it on their own?
We just talked really about sticking together, and staying together as a team. And, they did a great job of it. They're guys that, being here at the University of Louisville means a lot to them. They've been through a lot. They've had a lot of success. So it was hard on them, but they had a great attitude, and we stuck together. And I think that's a credit to them. It's a credit to the younger guys, and our assistant coaches did a good job with it too.
After that start, what does it mean to be bowl eligible and you got a couple weeks left in the season?
Yeah, it's been a grind. It's been a grind. We're looking forward to going to Pittsburgh. They're a very good football team. We've been able to watch them. When you play someone late in the year, you usually have them on video on some of the other games you play. So they've got a good offensive front. They really run the ball. They're playing good defense, and it's going to be a great challenge for us.
Coach, with so many seniors in that front seven defensively, you think with all the senior day activities, maybe they were a little bit sleepwalkers because of everything going on with senior day?
No, I don't think so. I just think that, they were trying their hardest. They were working extremely hard at it. The other team did a great job of executing. They had a good plan. They got the ball in their hand. They got really good players. They have really good players. So you're not going to shut people down every game, but you got to keep battling. And we won enough of them where we were able to get the win.
You guys have been kind of doing tight end by committee pretty much all season. What has Cole done the last few weeks other than being an Olympic hurdler to kind of
That was pretty nice. Yeah, when he jumped that high in the air, I said, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing?" But he was able to land on his feet, which was nice. That's always a scary thing. But then he came right back the next play and got a touchdown. He's a great receiver. He can really run and catch, and he continues to play faster now that he's sure of himself. You know, in the first part of the year, you're out there unsure and you hesitate, but he's been able to really play fast. I think Keith Tolbridge and Mickey did a good job for us today. Charles got in there, made some great blocks for us, and was a part of a good package that we were able to get a touchdown out of. So I was happy with all four of them.
When you watch your team versus the way they started the first 3 games versus now 6 of the last 7 games, what's the one thing that jumps out at you that you guys are doing different?
Balance. You know, we've got a lot more balance. We've got the ability to both run the ball and pass it, and that helps a lot. And defensively, we just continue to play hard.
What were your thoughts on plays? And you got, I think, 78 yards for you did on those 2 plays, and then Reggie did a touchdown. Just talk about using those guys and what, you know, kind of their attitude.
Yeah, I can't believe he got caught from behind. I don't know if he got caught from behind, but you know, it was a great play by him. He's very fast. He's very explosive. You know, it was great to see Reggie play his role, and it was great to see both of them have a huge smile on their face at the end of the day and understand that it is a team win and they contributed to all of it. And, you know, the second play that Lamar's in there made a great read, handed it off to Brandon, and you know, that's maturity for him, because earlier in the year he might have kept that ball and lost yardage. So I'm as proud of him handing the ball off as the one he kept and ran, because that was crucial 3rd down right there.
When you watch Kyle, what do you like about what he did, especially in the first half? What are the things he needs to work on?
Yeah, he's a great competitor. You know, he's a great leader. I think his leadership has really helped us. He's tough. He's stand in there and throw the ball. He made some good decisions in the first half. You know, obviously we can't turn the ball over, and they pass rushed us probably better in the second half, and that was a concern, you know, but we just try not to turn the ball over. And it's unfortunate the second one that we got the fumble, because that was a max protection. We had everybody in and trying to throw a go route, and I think it would have been a touchdown.
Does James volunteer for special teams? He's on kickoff and punt coverage. Does he volunteer for that? Or
James Quick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he likes playing on special teams. And, you know, we kept him out a little bit when he came back from his injury, but it's hard to keep him out of there. And he's so explosive, and he loves doing it. You know, he has a smile on his face, and, you know, those are big plays that he made.
That was the Applebee's, the hang time that he had. You talk about what he's done this year with the punt game.
Yeah, I think he's had a great year. You know, that was one of our concerns going in, because he hadn't played much here before, and you felt inexperienced there. But right from the first game, you know, he's been very consistent. He gets the ball up high. He flips the field. You know, when we need to flip the field, he's had a great year for us.
Robbie, how hard is it for James? That ball's hanging up in the air. The guy's not calling fair catch. Is it very difficult for him to not maybe interfere with that, or is that just good discipline right there by waiting?
Yeah, I think that's hard. You know, it's a hard play. It's one of those, like, you know, you want to be aggressive, but you want to be smart. And sometimes we tell kids that, you know, as the guy's running and he's going out of bounds, if he's clearly out of bounds, you don't hit him. You know, if he's in bounds, hit him. If you're not sure, hit him. That's kind of how you do it. So I think he was not sure. Yeah, but it was a good hit.
One more question. What do you kind of think of your, just with,
We'll do 2 more.
just with Cole now playing very well, with the 3 quarterbacks that you have contributing in different ways, Staples and James. What do you kind of think of just the Radcliffe, of the whole sort of arsenal of skill guys that you have? And
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that they've all grown up and matured, and we found ways to use them. You know, when we're real young, early in the year, there was a lot of doubt out there, not only in the players, but in me and our coaches on, you know, how exactly do we use them all. And again, that's a credit to just sticking together and keep working. And, you know, we're going to have some really good weapons here in the future. They're a good group of guys. Yes.
And what's going to facilitate the change in the offensive line? It seems like they're blocking better, both pass protection and run blocking between the beginning of the year and now.
Just working at it and getting better, and, you know, staying healthy so they can stay together and communicate, although we've had a lot of different combinations out there. But they have a good attitude. Coach K is a really good coach, and they just continue to keep working, and they've gotten smarter. You know, they understand the game more now, so that's helped them play better.
all right.
Thank you.